Hey, welcome back. What's going on, everybody? Today, you saw a video how I overcame what I do, but I want to talk to you about the levels of IT that I have experienced and worked on, and the levels that I've experienced working in IT is, let's see, you got help desk. You have networking. You have systems. And then you have programming. And then you have management. I have not worked a management level as of yet. I haven't got to that level yet. But I have worked systems, I've worked networking, and I worked help desk. And I'm kind of working programming now with web development. So, what I want to talk about today is help desk. I want to talk about that today. This is how most people break into IT. I actually broke in through networking, routers and switches, but most people break in with help desk. When I got laid off from the networking job, I fell back into help desk kind of jobs, pretty much. So I know they have a bunch of stuff when you look for jobs like IT specialists, and they don't really call it help desk like they used to, but it kind of is the same thing. They just got you doing more stuff on a broader brush. But depending on what company you work for and what they allow you to do, you got to know where your borders are. I want to say some of the top skills you need to have. They could probably work on all of these, but especially help desk, you got to have people skills. You got to have problem solving or troubleshooting skills. And you got to have PC understanding skills. So, if you develop these three skills, people skills, problem solving, PC understanding, why do you need these three skills to work in help desk? Well, number one, help desk, you're mostly dealing with people on the level of they have a computer they use to do their job, they're having a problem with the application, or they're having a problem with the physical computer, or they're having a problem with like network connectivity or something of that nature. If you have people skills, when you go to help people with these problems, everything can go seamless and there are no issues. But everybody's not the same. The CEO will be different from the manager. Oh, good God. Versus a call center person or something of that nature. And then there are other people, but how you talk to the CEO may be different than how you talk to the manager, may be different than how you deal with the call center tech. You have to understand the difference, because you can deal with all three of these people in one day, and you have to understand how to communicate to these people and be able to communicate in an effective way on what you're doing or how you solve the problem, even if they don't know. Sometimes they'll still ask you, hey man, how'd you fix that? Never make them feel like it's their fault, especially, top people. You can lose your job real fast. oh, I fixed it because it was your fault. You sitting there dilly and dallying at work, you ain't doing nothing, and you downloaded the wrong thing. That's why it's messed up. And that's how you asking to probably lose your job real quick. Problem solving skills. You gotta have good problem solving skills at all levels, but with help desk, mostly with understanding what could go wrong on a computer, understanding that there are many ways to fix something. There's not just one way. There could be 3 or 4 ways to fix something. And understanding with people, when you get to the point of understanding people and problem solving, you can kind of see some of the problems that's coming down the pipe before it even happened, based on the people that work in the company, based on the equipment that you have, and based on the workload that you see them having. Let's say a department buys everybody in their department new computers. But what happens is it only got 8 gigs of RAM in the computer. By people, skills, problem solving, and PC understanding, I know that when they really start doing a lot of tasks, the computer is going to freeze up because it don't have enough RAM, random access memory, to run everything and still operate, do the back-end processes at the same time. The more RAM that a computer has, the more it can run processes all at the same time and multitask. The less RAM you have, the less you can do that. Pretty much, if you got less RAM, if you try to run an internet browser like Google Chrome and then open up application, run Microsoft Windows, and then open up something else, you're going to start noticing that it gets jittery, it starts to slow down, and it could possibly crash. Having that kind of experience, you can tell the team, listen, if you buy everybody computers, let's make sure they at least have 16 to 32 gigs of RAM. That way, these computers will last, and it will minimize the number of tickets being submitted and minimize the downtime that your department will experience by not having enough RAM and everybody having to restart their computer every so often. So, something to think about. PC understanding. Like we just talked about with the RAM, PC understanding is one of the most important things when you're working help desk. If you understand a PC, when somebody put in a ticket, you can almost know what the solution is already, unless it's just something that's just a random occurrence. And even with that, if you know how to research stuff, you can find the answer on Google or online or something like that. But you got to know how to type in what you're searching for. So with that being said, these 3 skills, in my opinion, can separate you from a lot of people by having people skills or social skills, problem solving, PC understanding. If you can put all 3 of those together and work and gain more experience in working, you will find yourself being able to elevate to one of these positions. Once you do this for about maybe 3 or 4 years, because a lot of times in bigger companies, help desk people send tickets to one of these people based on the situation at hand. Let's say if somebody can't get to the internet or they're having problems, if you can't solve it, just send it to networking. Let's say if somebody need their account reset, they forgot their password. If they don't allow you to do it, because it's a big company, you may have to send it to systems. Let them reset their password and have them change it. If application not working, if it's an in-house app or if it's something that they could do, you send it to programming and let them look at the code and see if it's something that needs to be redone or something that needs to be upgraded or code that needs to be changed. You send it to them. And the thing about help desk, you get exposed kind of to different kind of scenarios, and you can kind of see what you want to jump into as a tech person. So, with that being said, I'm going to slow it down right here. Let me know in the comments if you like this video about help desk. I can do more in the help desk. I can talk about, probably do the networking next, talk about networking, about working in networking, routers and switches, my experience I had working in an ISP place, systems, experience working in systems, and currently working in back-end web development talk about that as well, but can't put all of it in one video because it'll be too long. But let me know in the comments if you like this video talking about some of the top skills that you need to work in help desk. Really, all of them, you need people skills, problem solving, and PC or whatever system you're working on, understanding about how it works, the ins and outs. Because one thing about a PC or a system, it really doesn't change. If you program it, tell you what it wanted to do, it will keep running that same thing over and over. People are different. If you implement change, people will give you kind of a pushback a little bit. They give you a little bit of resistance, but you got to be persistent, have the people skills to kind of guide them into change instead of going back and forth and arguing with them. But this is Mike. I wanted to come by and share that. I'm signing out. If you have any questions about help desk, let me know. Any questions about IT, let me know. I'll try to answer them. Do some research. If I don't know the answer, research and answer them. But been working in IT over 10 years. Currently going to school for web development. And I just wanted to share some information and knowledge about anybody that wants to get into IT, help desk. These are the skills that can take you to different levels. People skills, problem solving skills, and PC or systems understanding whatever you're doing, whether it's VMware, whether it's servers and stuff like that. Understanding the architecture, how everything is connected and together. Hey, this is Mike. I'm signing out. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, hit the like button, help me grow and reach 1K. I'm signing out.